Hi students, welcome for geography class. On Monday, we have completed our chapter 1 of geography, local time and standard time. Today, I will summarize the entire lesson for you so that whatever you have missed while the videos were on, you can grab it from this particular video. Our chapter 1 is ended and today I'll quickly just revise the important points for you, and also I have given you a PDF file which consists of your notes of geography chapter 1. Whatever questions are asked in a geography textbook, exercise questions, I have solved those questions and I've given all the answers to the questions asked in textbook in the PDF file attached to this particular video. I request all of you to please write the answers in the notebook that you have made for geography and start learning the unit test. Let us begin our first chapter. We'll just revise it fast. So we have learned that the duration of day and night keeps changing and Earth is titled at an angle of 23.5 degrees. So we have learned that the moon revolves around the Earth and Earth also rotates, and because of rotation it rotates from west to east. Okay, and this is how, because of rotation of the Earth, we get day and night. Now we have learned the measurement of time in olden days. Now since in olden days technology and science was not developed, people did not have watches, clocks, mobile phones, internet to see time for, and for that reason they used these instruments like sunrise and sunset. That means with the help of sunrise, people would realize that it was morning, and when the sun was above their head, they would understand it was noon time, as well as when the sun would go down, they would realize it was a sunset. So based on this natural phenomena, they realized or they measured the times for themselves. Then after some later years, they also used something called as Gatika Patra and sand timer. Gatika Patra is this particular instrument. It is used based on sand or clay, and also this is how the sand timer looks like. So based on these two instruments, time was also noted in olden days as there were no watches. We have learned daytime, nighttime and day. Because of rotation of the Earth around the sun, we get these phases of the day. Daytime is the day like from sunrise to sunset, early in the morning. The entire day is called as the daytime. Nighttime is from sunset to sunrise, from evening to morning. That is called as the nighttime. And day is duration of one sunrise to next. This is the different phases of the day that we get because of rotation of the Earth around the sun. We have learned in the previous lectures also that Earth completes one rotation around itself in 24 hours. That is one day. During rotation, 180-degree longitude in west faces sun and those in east faces the darkness. So we have learned that while the Earth is revolving around the sun, half part of the Earth faces the sun, and the part or the longitude which faces the sun experiences daytime, and the opposite part of the Earth which do not face the sun at that moment faces the darkness or the night time. As the Earth moves from west to east, we experience apparent movement of the sun from east to west. During rotation, we experience sunrise, noon, sunset and midnight. These are the important phases of the day: sunrise, noon, sunset and midnight. This happens because of only the rotation of the Earth. The shadows of the sun. And you will realize that this is the person standing, for example, and these are the different phases of the sun. Like for example, in the 6 a.m. the sun rises. As the day time changes, the sun goes upward, and when it reaches the above our head, that is the 12 noon. Okay, and again as the Earth starts moving around, and therefore the sun goes down and becomes some sunset in the evening 6 p.m. So you will realize that the shadow is longest in the evening sunset and sunrise. You will see over here the lines are becoming little larger as compared to these lines. That means the shadow of the sun is long in the sunset time and in the sunrise, whereas it is the shortest during the noon time. Why? Because the sun is right above our head. The shadow of the sun is less in the noon time. Shadows in the morning and evening were the longest, while those of the noon were shortest. We'll see over here in the sunset, in the evening, and in the sunrise in the morning, the length of the shadow is more as those of the length of the shadow in the afternoon. We will now learn rotation of the earth and its effects. We learned that earth rotates from west to east. We realize over here the half part when the earth is revolving around the sun, half part of the earth faces the sun, and this is the time when this part of the earth experiences the daytime and opposite will have the night time. Now we will learn on to something called as local time. The time of a place as decided by the location of the sun in the sky is known as its local time. The sun plays important role whenever the location of the sun takes place. That is called the local time. When a particular longitude comes exactly in front of the sun, it is considered as noon time on that longitude. You will see over here, now these three men are standing and there is a sun over here. Okay, these are the longitude on the earth. We have learned this vertical lines are called as longitude. So when any longitude which faces the sun, which is at 12 o'clock, which comes exactly below the sun at 12 o'clock, that is called as a local time on these longitude. Okay, similarly, when this longitude will rotate, earth will rotate, it will be 12 past 1, and now this longitude will face or come below the sun. Therefore, now this longitude will experience the local time. So, whichever longitude faces the sun at 12 noon, it is called as a local time. Measurements of times on poles. The region located between the polar circles that have duration of daytime more than 24 hours depending upon the season. This is how, and then the poles, the duration of time last around for 6 months. This is how the watch is used to determine the time, the poles. Longitudes and local time. For each degree of longitude, the local time differs by 4 minutes. So the difference between the two longitudes in degree, the local time is by 4 minutes. Longitude lying to the east of any longitude will be ahead by 4 minutes. So all the longitude that lie towards the east of all the longitudes, the time will be ahead by 4 minutes. By multiplying the difference between the longitudes in degrees by 4 minutes, the difference between the local time of any two longitudes can be calculated. We'll see over here, for example, if the longitude is of 10 degrees, we have to find the difference, then we will be using 10 multiplied by 4. Why 4? Because the time differs by 4 minutes. So the answer is 40 minutes. So time, the difference between the two longitudes will be of 40 minutes. You will see over here. Time difference between these two longitudes, this and this will be of 40 minutes. The longitude, the country size is very important to determine the longitudinal extent of the country. Okay, if the country size is small, the difference between the local time in this west and east place will be comparatively less. So it is very important. If the country size is small, the local time difference will be more. The country size is small, the local time difference is less. So the country size does matter to determine the difference between the two longitudes on the place. We'll see over here. Let us remember, Earth takes 24 hours to complete one rotation of 360 degree, and Earth rotates 15 degree in 1 hour. So out of 360 degree, Earth rotates 15 degree in 1 hour. To complete 360 degree, it takes 24 hours. That means to complete 15 degree out of 360, it takes 1 hour. So Earth takes 60 minutes, 15 degrees is equal to 4 minutes to cover 1 degree. So we have learned from equator we count the degrees and it is 360 degrees. So to complete 1 degree, the Earth takes 4 minutes of the time. This means that each degree of longitude on the local time differs by 4 minutes. So we have learned over here, all longitude lying to the east of any longitude are ahead of the time when those of the west. All the longitude which are lying towards the east side, this will be ahead of time, all longitudes, and this which lie to the west will be the behind of the local time. We will learn the meaning of standard time now. Fast, we will not move on with the exercise. We have learned for any longitude lying to the east of the particular longitude, the local time increases by 4 minutes. So if you divide 15 degree into 4, so equal to 60 minutes. So 1 hour difference. So now standard time is the local time at the longitude passing through the middle of the country is generally considered as the standard time of that country. So the longitude which passes through the center of any country, that is called as the standard time, is used. One standard time is used for entire one country. So various countries in the world have different standard times. So we'll see these are the standards. This is the line longitude that passes in the center of the earth. The state like Mirzapur, Chhattisgarh, Orissa, that is called as the standard time. We will now move on to Indian Standard Time. Indian Standard Time IST has been decided with reference to 82 degree 30 inches longitude. So the longitude which passes at this particular measurement, 82 degree 30 inch longitude, that is called as the Indian Standard Time. So the Indian Standard Time is determined by the longitude 82 degree 30 inches which passes through the places of Mirzapur, Chhattisgarh, Orissa, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. So this is what our time is decided based on the whatever time is there on this longitude, we consider it as the Indian Standard Time. Moving on to our next part, Universal Standard Time. The Universal Standard Time has been decided with reference to the prime meridian, that is 0 degree longitude. So whatever time is there on the prime meridian, the longest longitude on the earth, that is called as a prime meridian, and that time is considered as the Universal Standard Time. For example, that is considered in England. This prime meridian passes in the country of England, that becomes our international or Universal Standard Time. So Indian Standard Time is 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of the GMT, Greenwich Meridian Time. The National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, an institute in the United States of America, has developed the most accurate clocks in the world. This is the university which has developed the most accurate watches or clocks in the world, and these clocks are used when you have any space research or any rocket launch. So based on this time, with this clocks, the launch takes place. In India also, in New Delhi, we have this National Physical Laboratory, and this is what gives us the accurate timekeeping. This time again is used for space research, artificial satellites, or launching any space rockets in the space. We have learned about Jantar Mantar. This is an astronomical. There was a king called as Savai Jai Singh II of Jaipur. He was very famous in astronomy, and therefore he had invented something called as Jantar Mantar to possibly see the various times. This is called Jantar Mantar, which was used to observe the time. That was called as Jantar Mantar. Students, I hope this lesson is clear to you. I request you, I have given you the notes for this lesson in the PDF format. So please open the PDF format which is attached in the PDF file as your homework, and write these question answers in the notebook of geography. This does not have test marks. Thank you.